I want to, David has given us a very, let's say he's given us some great ideas on how to look after ourselves, our businesses and our homes. But what I want to reassure you is that it's not all doom and gloom and danger out there.
Yeah.
Okay. So whilst we've got some good ideas on how you might, things to look out for, I want to reassure you that the environment we're living in here in the greater Dandenong area is amazingly safe. Okay. We as an organisation, Victoria Police, has acknowledged we've come a long way from being just a bunch of policemen to a smart thinking organisation, and we accept the fact that we run our organisation as a business now, and we have to be smarter with the resources that government gives us, and we apply them correctly. The key to this is what you, our commercial traders, our local government, our state government, but more importantly the community, and you are our access to the community, that's why we're here tonight, why I've got so many people here representing Victoria Police. We want access to all the people that you deal with, all your customers, all your ratepayers. They are the key to us understanding what your problems are, where we should be, at what times, where do I put my resources, what are you worried about? So we want to give you the opportunity. We're hoping that you feel comfortable and that the people that you deal with within the community feel comfortable in coming to Victoria Police and saying, I've got a problem with this. So you become the conduits to us. What I've learnt from being in my short time here, I've only been here 3 or 4 months so far, is that with our many cultures, some of them coming in here, like a lot of people in this room would have come here 25, 30 years ago in difficult circumstances, they're still coming in difficult circumstances. Now from the Middle East and other parts, and from Africa, etc., as opposed to Vietnam and Cambodia. But they're still bringing a lot of fears, a lot of difficulties in transitioning over to the Australian way of life. And you, having experienced it, you, in dealing with them all the time, will be in a far better position to understand what they're going through and be able to help them along. We have our proactive units, like Craig Thompson has running. We have, and James, we've got some great ideas going on how to catch up with the community, how to engage, but it still comes back to you. And we need to know what is going on out there from your perspective. In the past, it was Victoria Police going, we know what's best. This is what we're going to do for you. We've learnt from that, and we now know that we need to listen to you a lot more and understand what your issues are and try and match our business. Now, sometimes what we've got, or what you're thinking is a major problem, isn't necessarily a major problem. We might actually have the true information, the true data that says what you're worried about isn't. So your perception is something that we can work with and help you and alleviate those fears. Sometimes you might be right, and we can task our resources to those fears. So it's going to be a partnership, and a very important one, involving you people. That's my main message for you. There's no need for great fears. We're adopting and changing our methods. Scott talked about introduction of a new unit that we've got. We're rationalising our resources so that we can be more agile, more flexible. So if we suddenly have, and we are having great progress on working on the Apex style offending, we've had like it's now up to over 180 arrests in the last few months. So we're seeing a decrease in that style of offending. We now have a model, a task force model in one area, and this FTU, this tasking unit, where we can actually divert resources to the next problem. If we're getting the feedback from the community, from you, early enough, we can identify the trends quicker and actually get to them before they become a bigger problem, before they become something that creates the community fear. That's what we're hoping for, the engagement. Now, we acknowledge with 150 different nationalities, there's going to be struggles and difficulties. I make no bones about it. Victoria Police is still struggling with becoming a multicultural organisation that reflects the community that we live in, but we are making progress in that regards. But in the meantime, you guys are our help. Without you, we will struggle to do this. But I'm pretty confident with the model that we're set in place and the help that we get from you that we can do good things. I'm not sure what happens next on the agenda, but when it comes to question and answer time, I am more than happy to answer any. If there are things about what we do on the street when we grab and wrestle them, that's David's area. But because I'm too delicate for that. But if there are other questions in regards to what Victoria Police is doing, what we're doing in the greater scheme of things, then I'm more than happy to answer. Okay.